It's never been this hard. Never. I'm a talker. I talk. You feel what I'm saying? Never been this hard. Did I say it never been this hard? Okay. You ready? We're good. 3, 2, 1. What up, family? It's your boy Vince W. Matthews. How you doing? You good? That's what's up. Okay. Now, I'm gonna ask you again. Are you good? Let me reframe the question. How are you doing? How are you really doing? Come on, lean in. Let's talk. Been tough, huh? It's been hard. Been confusing. Wanted to give up. Nobody probably even asked you how you been. Like, really, like, how you doing? I'm good, I'm good. No, I don't mean the cordial talk. I mean, really. Are you good? What's going on with you? You don't seem like yourself. Your body is physically here, but you somewhere else. Let me ask you another question. What's good? How are you doing? I asked you that. Let me ask you a deeper question. Let's go a little deeper. What's keeping you up at night? Yeah, go ahead, tell me. Yeah. You probably hadn't even had a chance to even process that or talk about it because you're probably so concerned about everybody else. I know. You ain't got to tell me. And I'm not here to cut your legs off from under you because you're probably on the ground right now as it is in your life. I don't know if it's money. I don't know if it's relationships. I don't know what it is. There's a song that says, what's going on? You don't seem like yourself. You need to take care of yourself. What's going on? I'm here if you need help. You don't have to do this by yourself. What's going on? So I ask you again. What's keeping you up at night? You are too important. You are too nice. You know what? A lot of you can't fully take care of yourself or worry about yourself because you're too busy worried about everybody else. And you don't even have the energy or the capacity to even concern yourself with yourself. I know. You know what? For some of you, the most powerful word that I can give you to tell yourself or tell other people, I don't know what it is. The most powerful word for you is this. You ready? No. I can't attend the parties. I can't attend the events. I can't attend the extra church service. I can't. And it ain't because I don't want to serve. And it ain't because I don't want to help. I don't want to be a part of memories. But it's the fact that I'm not good. I'm not. And guess what? I'm no good for you if I can't be good for myself first. So I give you this word, no. And you might not even have to go and do nothing. You might not have to work, or you might not have to go to a prior engagement or engagement that has already been planned. I probably said the same thing. But the point is, sometimes you just need to tell people, no, I can't go. Why not? Why are you acting funny? You acting different. Yes, I am acting different because I am different. And you're acting the same because you are the same. Can I just take a time to process me? You know what? For some of you, you can't do you because you don't even know you. You know why? Because you have been things, or you have been this persona, or you have been this person to help and please everybody else. But you don't even really know the real you. Who? Let me ask you this. Let me ask you another question. Let's dig a little deeper. Who are you? What you say? You're real quiet. You don't know, huh? If Hollywood was doing a movie and they did a random casting call, a lot of us would be great actors or actresses because we have been portraying characters our whole life. We have been things, we have been people for all our lives. And it's time for you to quit making decisions just to appease and please and worry about the affairs of everybody else. But you need to make the decision to say, this is for me. This is to better me. And if you want me to help you, let me help me first so I can help you. And you know what? Some people you need to just leave alone. Matter of fact, when you get your check and you be successful, write them a check to stay away. Here's a check, because this is all you want from me anyway. Here, bye. I don't want to see you no more. You're my family, you my neighbor, or whatever. I love you, but I can't have you around me. You know why? Because this altitude is too high for you anyway. You can't go up there with me. You can't. I won't let you. You can go mooch off somebody else. You can go use somebody else, because that's what you are, a user. And sometimes you can't help people because when you help them, you end up handicapping them. I know that ain't the PC word, but I'm just saying. Sometimes assistance for some people will leave them where they do not have the necessary tools to progress in life. That's why you are not where you should be. Matter of fact, some of you go to church, you love the Lord with all your heart, or you love people, you love helping people, you love serving people, you like doing for people. You hear what I'm saying, right? You hear the magic word, people. Matter of fact, you should be on People magazine, just smiling. I just love people. I just do. I love people. But do you love yourself? Do you? Do you really? Don't seem like it. Because yourself is like, yo, what about you? What about us? What about my physical needs? What about my emotional needs? What about my relationship needs? What about my financial needs? What about, I feel like Effie, what about me? And people will get mad at you when you tell them no. You know why? Because they're used to you just saying yes. Oh, let Vince do it. You ain't got to tell him 2 weeks notice. You ain't got to tell him nothing. He ain't busy. He'll be all right. No. Matter of fact, for some people, you want them to ask you just so you can say no. Because you know you ain't going. And you're not being ugly. It's just the fact that I'm bettering me. And this is a season that I'm in. This is the season that you're in. You. Don't look around. Don't text nobody. Don't call nobody. I'm talking to you. You are in the season to better you. Matter of fact, you should hashtag that. That's your new season. A better me. A better me. Help me to help you. So if you want me to help you, let me help myself first. Then I'll get you on the back end. So you go to the worship service. So you go to church. You serve everybody. You serve your family. You serve your friends. You serve your community. And then you go home and you look yourself in the mirror and you are living a life that you absolutely hate. You're at a job, you're getting overworked and underpaid, and maybe you do make good money, but you know your value and your gifts and talents and your purpose is not being activated where you are. Yeah, I'm talking to you. It's time out for that. Stop it. You are aging yourself. You look yourself in the mirror and you don't recognize who you are because you have let life pass you by, making decisions and letting people use you. And people run over you. And guess what? The very people that you help have not passed you up. And you're in the same spot. Because you know what? Some people in your life are like treadmills. They will work you out, but keep you in the same spot. One thing about a treadmill, it's going to work you out, but you ain't going nowhere. You're going to be in the same spot. Okay, how many miles you ran? I ran 5 miles in the same spot. Nothing against treadmills. Just an analogy. The analogy of your life. Doing a lot of work, but going nowhere. I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to myself. This is a conversation for myself. I'm talking to me. And I'm talking to you. You are too talented. You are too gifted. You are too important to not be living a life that you can love. Why go to a job that you absolutely hate? Why go to a job that you are being undermined and undervalued? Why go to a job that you are getting overworked and underpaid? Why go to that job to pay for the things that you want? Where you want to live, take the trips, the car. What? So you mean to tell me I got to do something I don't like in order to get something I do like? That's jacked up. And it ain't right, and you do not deserve that, and you do not have to live a life like that. Maybe for a season, I'm going to work this job, they pay me good money, I'm going to stack up my paper, boom, 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 but I'm out because I know I got a business on the inside of me. Very smart. Do that. But sometimes we stay too long. I remember I was working at a job, I was getting bruised up, beat up, hurt physically, everything, mentally. And you know why? Because I was never supposed to be at that job. And that's you in life. When you are in the wrong place, you will often continuously get hurt. Why? Because you are not supposed to be there. I remember my daughter. She said, "Daddy, my tooth hurt." And she kept wiggling. I said, "Oh yeah, it's about to come out." A loose tooth. Her tooth was loose. But the loose tooth was causing her pain. The tooth was causing her pain because it was ready to come out. Some of you are experiencing pain in your life right now. Some unbearable pain. And the reason that you are in this pain and you are feeling the power of this pain is because you're getting ready to come out. Not only come out, but you're getting ready to come through. that means you're going to come out on the other side. You got to take care of yourself, friends. You do. Matter of fact, this is what I want you to do. I want you to take care of yourself like you take care of everybody else. Ooh, if you do that, you'll be good. Because you know how to take care of some people. But what you do is you neglect yourself because you're always pleasing everybody else. You're always serving everybody else. Let me tell you this. Don't kill yourself for people who won't even show up to your bedside. Don't kill yourself for people who won't even show up to your funeral. You're too important. You're too important. You're valuable. You have greatness on the inside of you. And we feel like that sometimes the only thing that we possess is just to serve others. Even the server at a restaurant has to take a break and serve themselves and get them something to eat too. And that's why you're in pain. Your stomach is hurting. Your stomach is growling because you done served everybody else and ran out of food. Now you can't even eat yourself. So now you got to go home hungry and everybody else that you done served is full. Woo! Man, that hit the spot. What about you? Am I asking you to be selfish in this season? Yes, I sure am. I'm telling you to be selfish. You know what? I remember I had a basketball coach. I think I was in like elementary, middle school, right? So I was trying to get my Jason Kidd on, right? I got a shot with an eye, right? Magic Johnson, another eye. Got like 10 dimes in the game, right? The coach pulled me to the side. He said, man, you're doing a great job. He said, what I need you to do is stop being so unselfish. He said, take the shot. I mean, one time I was under goal for a layup. I said, I'm about to do it. No, pass it off. He said, you're passing up easy buckets just so everybody else can score. I need you to score. Get you 2 points, 4 points, 6, 2, 1, something. Get a free throw. Get you some points. Score for you. Because when you score for you score for the team, and then you can help the team win. But if you keep passing the shot, matter of fact, sometimes you pass it to a person, then they go and miss a shot. I want you to pass it. I want you to shoot it. That's what I want you to do. I want you to shoot it. It's time for you to take a shot. Hey, shoot your shot. It's your time. You done prayed enough. You have fasted enough. You have served enough. But I need you to use that same energy. I need you to use that same energy that you use to please everybody else and help everybody else to take yourself to another level. Serve yourself. Matter of fact, this is what I want you to do. I want you to find you a date, schedule you a date, and take yourself out. Go get you something to eat, dinner and a movie, whatever, or go get you something small to eat, come back home, watch a movie, or stream your movie and do absolutely nothing. And chill by yourself. Take yourself out on a date. And say, you know what, self? You've been doing good. Congratulations. You've been working hard. You've been saving. You ain't been spending like you used to. But what you about to do is spend some time with me. Matter of fact, some of you can't do what you need to do because you don't know you. So you need to go find yourself. And the only way that you can find yourself is to tap into your purpose. But this is the key. You can't go and find your purpose because the purpose is on the inside of you. And the only way that you can tap into your purpose is that you find out who you are. Stop letting these people use you. Because They don't have no brakes. They don't have no stop button. They're going to keep on doing this. As long as you let them, they're going to keep on doing this. Over and over and over and over again. They could be on their deathbed like, could you do one more thing? Could you go to the store and give me some candy? You about to die. I'm not finna give you no candy. No. That's why you sick now. No. Here's a phrase I want you to use. Start the stop. Let me say it again. Start the stop. Whatever is coming against you, whatever it is that's blocking you, hindering you, or the people that are sucking the life out of you, start to stop. In other words, start saying no. Distance yourself from them. Set boundaries. And a lot of times, that's what happens in our life. You are not where you want to be because you don't know how to set proper boundaries. Put people in their place respectfully. Now get ready. When you tell them no, you're going to know the real them. They'll be like, you acting funny. No, I'm acting purposefulness. That ain't a word. I messed that up, but I'm acting in purpose. And my purpose is saying, don't go. So guess what I'm not going to do? I'm not going. Don't even put me on the guest list because I won't be coming. I don't need to be there. So I ask you again, how are you doing? Feels better to let that out, huh? Write it down. Do a video. You ain't got to send it to nobody. Just get that out of you. Matter of fact, do some video diaries. You ain't got to post it. Write it down. You ain't got to share it with nobody. You are on the journey. Some of you are going to do these videos. Some of you are going to do these journals. And they're going to be best-selling books. Somebody's going to take your life story and make a movie out of it. How much for us to use your story? 400 million? I mean, not too much, That's nothing for y'all. 40 million, 20 million. Just by sharing your story. The time is now. The time is now to start the stop. Go apply for that job. Go apply for the promotion. I know it's not your business that you want right now. I know it's not your nonprofit that you want right now. But these are steps to put you on a path to operate in your purpose, and your gifts and your talents. I'm doing mine right now. We're in therapy session. I don't know if you knew that or not. Welcome to rehab. Welcome to therapy. So let me ask you that question again. 2 questions. How are you doing? Next question. What's keeping you up at night? Why can't you sleep? Come on, it's a conversation with me. Me versus me. That's who I'm only in competition with, myself. Me versus me. Comparison is the thief of joy. Then I even heard someone say comparison is the death of joy. You can't fully enjoy your life because you're looking at somebody else's line. And you got a hook on the line right here. We both fishing. You got a hook on the line, but you're not even noticing. You're going to miss that catch because you're watching my line. And if you continuously watch someone else's line, then guess what? You'll miss your line. In acting, they have what they call lines. You read your line, I read my line. I got to make sure that I'm on point and know the script. So that way, when you say your line, I got to say my line, or I got to say my line, you say your line. But if I miss my line, then I can mess up the whole scene. Some of you have messed scenes up in your life because you missed your line. You know why? Because you're worrying about the other person. You're worried about them over there. Them. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the other person. You're getting older. You're not getting no younger. The time is now. And listen, let's go ahead and talk about this up front. There's going to be some people that's big mad because you're choosing yourself in this season. You come back and get them on the back end. That's all right. Let them be mad. They're going to be the first one asking for money when you get to that level. You got to take time out for you. Not the kids, not the spouse. I mean, you do what you got to do in that area. You do your part. But my thing is, what about you? Because a lot of these people that you're serving will not do what you do for them. Not on the level. Not as much as you do for them. They ain't going to do that. Nah. Majority of people, if you call them, they will ghost you. I'll be like, oh, man, you know, I ain't got it, man. Okay. I just seen you in Dubai. You ain't got it. Okay. Okay. Hi. Come on, let's breathe. Let's get it. Come on, let's get through this. I know it's hard. I know it's tough. Come on, get up. Get up, sis. Get up, bro. Get up. Get up. Let's go. You deserve great things. You have greatness, and you deserve greatness. You deserve to live in a nice neighborhood. You deserve to have an amazing career. You deserve to be the entrepreneur that you desire to be. You deserve to be the philanthropist that you want to be. You deserve to be able to serve people on the level that you want to serve. You deserve to charge people those prices. Matter of fact, you're going to pay me on the level of my struggle. You know how many years I struggle? You want to try to get a discount? How about we discount our relationship? That's what we can do. Me and you are discounted. We sold out. We out. You will pay me on the level of my struggle. You will pay me on the level of my value. You know what? Let me talk about that. A lot of people treat you bad or disrespect you or talk behind your back because they don't value you. They don't think you possess any value. You are just, let me just use my name. You just Vince. Put your name in there. They just consider you just, yeah, your name. Say it again. They just consider me as, yeah. Man, let me tell you something. I remember watching the show, the limited series on Netflix about Colin Kaepernick. I think it's Colin in Black and White or something like that. And he said something, it was kind of a recurring theme. He said, I was never anyone's first choice. Think about that. I was never anybody's first choice. And I know about that. I was the, yeah, let me get him. All right, give him. But, shucks. All right, come on, Vince. You can come on my team. And granted, I was better than a lot of people. But for some reason, I don't know if it's how I looked, how I act, the big nose, or out of the big, I don't know, the big ears, the big teeth. I mean, I got some big teeth. I got some bunnies on me. I don't know what that is. I don't know why I've been treated like how I've been treated. But I don't care. I don't care no more. Because I'm going to be me. I'm going to be me. I want you to be you. Put your Soulja Boy on it. You. I was never anyone's first choice. I remember when I had switched schools. I was a new kid at the school, right? Joined the band. A guy that I knew, he's like, yeah, make sure you be in the band, man. We could be in the band. And they switched I had a schedule, and then they switched my schedule, and I had band, and I got it. I said, man, what you did? They put band on my schedule. He said, man, I'm telling you, it's gonna be cool. All right, now this guy was a drummer. We both were drummers. He was nice, right? For what he did. And I joined the basketball team, and he was on the basketball team. And he started. He was on the starting five, right? I wasn't starting, but I was way better than him. I was way better. He was trash. I don't know how he was starting, but he was starting. And the reason he was starting in front of me is because he knew the plays. He knew the plays and I didn't. I knew like one play. And so when the coach would put me in the game, he would run that play because it's almost like a favor to me. It's like, oh, Vince getting there. Okay, run this play. I remember the name of the play. It was called Umbrella. He would always say, hey, run the Umbrella. Yeah, Vince is in the game. He don't know nothing else. And I never learned the other plays. And so that guy continues to start in front of me the whole season. Friends, you need to know your stuff. Some people are not more talented than you. They are not. 3, 2, 1. Some people are not more talented than you. They're not more creative than you. They're not smarter than you. But they simply know the rules of the environment. And you don't. And so for you to be in their spot or you to get the promotion, it would be a disservice to the company, the church, the ministry, or the organization, simply because you don't know the rules. Do your research. Do what you got to do. You got the goods on the inside of you. Woo! Learn the rules. Do what you got to do. You got greatness on the inside of you. That's the bars right there, huh? Vince got bars. What? Vince got bars. Still kind of mad about that he started in front of me. He was trash. But we did some good things together. And on the band, we made the news and everything. Good times. Good times. I remember working at this job, right? And the job, you had to watch the machines and different things like that to run properly. But the machines were old and run down and they did not run properly. None of them. They had all these different departments and different warehouses, and they all were the same as far as in that none of the machines worked properly. And they would have signs and different things that they would tell you, hey, I don't know what this stuff means. So the machines wouldn't work properly. So when you were getting trained, you were being trained not properly, but you were getting trained based up on the dysfunction of the machine. And so they got mad at me because I was not aware of everything that was wrong on the machines. And so I had to know, hey, this machine does this, or this doesn't work on here. So what we do is we use this part and use it. And so you had to learn a lot, not proper training, but you had to learn how to do what you need to do or do your job properly, because you are in a dysfunctional environment. or you were doing things on something that was dysfunctional. And some of you, you're kind of jacked up because you are in an environment, or you grew up in an environment that was dysfunctional, and now you're trying to figure out why you act the way you act, why you're wired the way you wired, why you get mad at different things, why you're so angry, or why you're so emotional. And it's simply because you were trained or you were brought up in something that was dysfunctional. And now you can't have proper relationships, or you don't know how to love, or you fail in your relationship with God because you're like, if God is real, then how he allowed me to get in this junk and still in this, and now I can't even break through a wall, and I'm struggling financially, and I don't know how to love, and I got 6 baby daddy, whatever the case may be. You are dysfunctional, but you still have purpose. Some of you are toxic. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about me. We're toxic. But we're still called. We still have purpose. We have still something that we have the world to offer. We got something on the inside of us that needs to be let out into the world to better the world. You and your dysfunctionality. Matter of fact, all your dysfunctionalisms, blah, 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 write it down. Put it in the book. Sell it. All the people that treated you, make some money off of them. Put it in the book. Do a podcast. Shoot videos. Not to blast them, but to cash them. It was a whole lot better in my head when I said it, but cash in on them. Cash me outside. How about that? So what you gonna do, friends? You gonna remain here? Please don't. Get up. Come on now. Get up. Get up. Get up. Let's go. You got work to do. I'm talking about you. Forget them. I'm talking about you. Let's go. Get motivated. Get inspired. I don't feel like getting up. If you got to crawl to the destination, crawl. Get you a mat, scoop, whatever. I don't care. Roll. But I need you to make it to that destination. I need you to make it to that first checkpoint. Because there's going to be somebody waiting for you. You're so great. Man, you're so special. You are so awesome. You're so amazing. I'm talking about you, man. I'm talking about you. If you ain't hear nothing I said, that's what I want you to do. Invest in yourself. You hear that? Invest in yourself. Go back to school. How am I do that? I don't know. But what I can tell you is there's resources available for you. Get your circle and tell people to watch these kids while I take this test to go to school. Start the business. When you get off from work every night, tired or not, work on that business plan. Shoot the video, shoot the podcast, whatever. Look, you know, media is so powerful, so important, and so accessible. All you need is your phone. That's it. This is all you need. This thing is powerful. You want to get out that financial bind? Use it. Instead of going on there and cussing people out, let me tell you, boop, and then you got boop, and boop. No. Write it down. Write you a burn letter. You ever heard of a burn letter? It's where you write down all your feelings, whatever. Put your, I don't know, everything you feeling. You read it, and you burn it. Boom. How's this therapy session been? How are you doing? And what's keeping you up at night? Let me ask you like this. How are you healing? It's time to heal. It's time to heal. It's time to forgive. It's time to advance. It's time to progress. You know what? I didn't even realize this until I put the shirt on just looking at it. This shirt really clashes with this wall. And some of you are like this. Some of you feel like you are clashing with your current environment because you don't fit in. Guess what? Let me tell you something. You don't fit in. You were never meant to fit in. You're weird. Yes, you are. Your obnoxious laugh, your obnoxious joy, your personality, all of these things. You don't fit in, you're not going to never fit in. Don't even try to fit in. Matter of fact, it's the very uniqueness of you and your peculiarity. That's not the word I was trying to use. But you being peculiar and how you are is what's going to set you apart from everybody else. Might have your own show. Why? Because you're different. Because you weird. Because you dress crazy. Or what may seem to be crazy to people. Mess around and be a fashion mogul out here just because you doing you. But if you doing what they want and what he want and what she want and what them folks want or what your family want, you can't never figure out who you are because you always putting on these different costumes trying to be what everybody else wants you to be. Aren't you tired of acting? Huh? I mean, shucks, if you're going to do this acting, you might as well go ahead and try and get into Hollywood or go ahead and start recording it. At least you can go get you a check for it. Because right now, if you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to get a check for it. But it ain't going to be the kind of check you want. Don't mean rest around and be checked out. Checked in to the hospital and then checked out. You out of here. Gone. Why? Because you let people drive you to insanity. Drive you to a place that you don't even know who you are. You lost. That's why you always doing this, and then you're doing that, then you go on this job, and then you go, because you're lost. You don't know who you are because you are with everybody else. You are with everybody else because you've given yourself to all these different people. Pieces over here, pieces over there. And you're not a full, healthy, whole person because you don't know who you are and you do not assess your life and you have not given yourself enough credit for what you have done and you're not giving yourself enough time to learn you. Say that. I'm learning me. Yeah, come on, say it. I'm learning me. Say that. No, congratulate yourself. Congratulations. Yeah. I remember when I was a kid or whatever, or you used to get a little older and stuff like that, you had your little own money, and then you would go buy your gift, and then you wrap it and you put it on the tree. To Vince from Vince. Yeah. To me from me, doggone it. Who bought it? Me. Who is it for? Me. Who gonna open it? Me. Who gonna enjoy it? Me. You hear that? That sounds real selfish. To you it do, especially if you're a giver and you love to help people. That sounds really selfish. Makes you even almost nauseous to always keep saying me, I. Woo, woo. Yeah. I remember Shaq was talking about Kobe Bryant, the late great Kobe Bryant. He's like, hey man, ain't no I in team. He said, but there's a me in there. There's a me in T-E-A-M, me. You catch it on the way home. It's okay. It's okay. Might not be no I in team, but there's a me in there. Who you doing this for? Me? Why you want to do that? It's for me. It ain't for nobody else. And guess what? The very thing that you're doing for you, there are a lot of people out there who are looking for it. Because let me tell you something. People don't know you. Let me say this. Let me tell you this. Here it is. People don't know they need you until you show up. Man, there's people talking about you before you even are you and before you even show up. We show up, that's the dude right there. That's him right there. He is he. Uh-huh. She is she. That's her. That is her. Huh? But they'll never say that if you just being the character that everybody wants you to be. I remember growing up in church and seeing some classmates and people that I grew up in different churches with. I was like, hey man, what's up? You still playing the drums? Now mind you, I was playing the drums since I was 5 and I've been playing drums for years. But this was years later. I was like, yo man, you still playing the drums? I was like, nah man, I ain't touched the drums in I don't know how long. I'm doing different things. I'm singing, I'm teaching, I'm speaking, all these different things like that. It's amazing that although you are growing, some people don't never grow, and they will never ever see you for who you really are. But what happens is we let people see us of how we used to be or who we used to be, and we accept that, and that ain't all right. Man, you acting different. I'm not acting different. I am different. I am no longer a caterpillar. I'm a full-grown butterfly in these streets. See, last time you checked, I was in the cocoon. Then you came and then I was crawling around. Now I'm flying. I look like the same person to you, but if you look closer, you can see I'm different. I have never been so free in my entire life. I was always dressed in a certain way or projecting myself or, oh man, they're here. I gotta, hey, the boss is here. Hey, the regional director is here. I don't care. I'm still gonna do what I need to do. Y'all saying the regional director's here because y'all know y'all ain't doing what y'all normally do. Y'all cutting corners and ain't doing proper protocol. Don't be telling me I do what I'm supposed to do. Regional director's here. Make sure that you do this. Okay, I'm gonna do this right. And if I get in trouble, I'm gonna say you trained me. I ain't snitching. I'm just telling the truth. Who trained you? Him, Cody. Yeah, it was him. He trained me. Oh, that's not proper. Oh, really? You hear that, Cody? Ain't that something? Now, what was you saying, Jeff? Regional director? Oh, okay. And that's how we are in life. We just let people tell us things. We do it. And some people only do things for you so that it can throw it in your face later if you hit hard times. They don't do it because it benefits you. They do it because it benefits them and it makes them look good. Some people only help just so it can help themselves. I help people. I serve people. And you do something they don't like. Hold on, you remember that time I let you borrow my car? Huh? You remember that time you stayed the night for 3 weeks? Remember that? Huh? Remember that time I gave you $300? First of all, I took the money, but I didn't tell you to give me $300. I spun the wheel, caught up on some bills, but I didn't tell you to do that. You did that. And if you really did it out of the goodness of your heart, this wouldn't even be brought up in conversation. But clearly you didn't do it out of the goodness of your heart. You do it for a time like this. And this time is here and listen at you. $300. Matter of fact, here's a check. $600. I double it. I don't need your money. I don't need you. Therapy session. Got to get this out. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it in my life. I'm sick of it in your life. I am sick of it in my life, and I am sick of it in your life. Aren't you? I ain't hear you. Come on, friends. Come on. Aren't you sick of living this life? Aren't you sick of being stuck? And for many of us, we're not stuck in life. It's just we quit moving. And you know why we quit moving? Because we're helping everybody else. Some of you won't even move because it will cause friction or it will cause a change, because you can go find that other job that's 3 hours, but it's going to cause you not to be able to help others because you're not close enough. I said no to some colleges because of stuff like that. Stupid stuff. Thinking about, if I do this, then I won't be close enough to help them. I'm going to say no. I'm just going to go to college down the street. What's the name of the college? Down the Street College. Yeah. Down the Street College. I heard they got a good engineering program. I'm thinking about going there. I suck at math, but I'm going down the street college. Amen. Shut up. Stop. You're ridiculous. 5 years go like that. 10 years go like that. 20 years go like that. And you're still in the same spot. And guess where they are? Living the life of their dreams. And guess who helped them? You. You talked them off the cliff of their life. Some of you literally, like, you talked them off the cliff, they was going to end it. Or they was trying to commit suicide. Let me tell you something. People don't try to kill themselves, or people don't try to commit suicide because they don't want to live. People don't commit suicide because they want to die. People commit suicide because they don't know how to live. You know what? People don't try to commit suicide because they want to die. People often commit suicide because they don't know how to live. And for some of you, you may have not committed suicide, or you thought about it, had suicidal thoughts, simply because you don't know how to live. You're just being, but you're not living. You're just going through the motion. We were not called on this earth to come here, be born, go to school, graduate, go to some more school, get married, raise kids, pay bills, and die. That's not it. Many of our lives are like that. Some of the funerals you go to now are really short because he or she lived a simple life. They raised their kids, they went to work, they died. That's it. Nothing spectacular. They didn't leave a mark on the world. They just were being, but they didn't live. I want you to live. Get up. Come on now. Get up. Get up out. Matter of fact, go ahead and get up out the bed right now. Get to work. The world needs to hear you. The world needs you. Man, somebody should do something about this. Why not you? Keep talking about it. Be about it. I know. I know it hurts. I know you are not where you want to be in life. But now, it's the time for your turnaround. Let's go. Let's turn this thing around right now. Let's get you some action steps. Let's get you a plan of action to make this thing happen. Next year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. People are going to be going to your YouTube channel. People are going to be looking for your videos. People are going to be looking for you in the next city. People are going to be looking for your next book, your next speaking engagement. Your name's going to be in lights. but it starts right now. Start the stop. That's all I got.